Hello and welcome. Today we have a VOD review on Lijiang Tower. We have a scrim match. I've never seen this video before, so I'll be commenting in real time. So let's get into it. So I believe this is Control Center, and on this map, when I've seen Sombra, they typically go for that ledge side mega health pack. So in this case, it's the left side. And it typically works well. You have high ground, you're close to the point, you can get aggressive. It's great. I've seen teams go for the mini and mega in this general area. That's a much more passive style, and I'm not a big fan of that. Not to mention you're kind of in that tight, choked space, right, with that little hallway. So that's not so great. So hopefully this team goes left and plays around that. It's a really good space to play around. And kind of as another note, since you are running just the one healer with the Lucio plus the Sombra, it's very important that the tanks, D.Va and Winston, are very aware of the kind of the quote unquote low healing. Actually, I don't like to say low healing, but like the immobility of the healing, because obviously they have to go and retreat. They have to do this game where they're going in and out of the fights, trying to charge up that EMP as fast as possible, because that's the goal. They want to go take poke damage, go back to the health pack, and kind of just repeat that cycle as much as possible. Generally speaking, that's kind of the general idea. So what I don't want them to do is to, get too aggressive and expect, play as if they had the Ana to bail them out when they kind of, fall back to their team. So that's enough about that. Let's see what happens.
Let's go.
You go to the mini health packs.
Yeah, mini health pack.
Okay, so it sounds like they're going for the mini. I'm not a big fan of that.
Yeah.
Play around it.
And then don't dive in right away. You don't have the healing.
So there it is. It's right there. And I like that what that person said about not diving in without the healing. That's great. And it looks like, okay, so that is hacked, yes. And it looks like the translocate, Sombra's maybe expecting to translocate there and then hack that later. I generally like that, but again, your team's not over there now. But D.Va and Winston could fall back. Actually, okay, I'm open to this. This is possible. If she does translocate soon, which you would expect she would, she can actually health pack this, and then your team can kind of start maneuvering and rotating this way, which is generally not a bad idea. I think that could work. So we'll see how this plays out. So I'm not a big fan that you went for this first, but so to be clear, what I would have liked to see is literally the whole team. Well, not the whole team. Sorry, probably everyone except for Genji and Tracer. You could also have sent Genji this way. So let's just say you sent a 5-stack this way, like around, like outside, right? And then Genji and or Tracer or both could flank on this right side. That's what I would have liked to see. In this case, you went for this hack first, and then looks like this one. So I'm interested. I don't think I've seen this before, so we'll see how this plays out.
Reinhardt.
Okay. Okay, you got Tracer and
I think
Sombra. Cool. Okay, this is good so far. Not too aggressive. You guys aren't being too aggressive, too careless, I should say, too reckless because of the lack of healing, so to speak. So good. This is good. Okay, so you're falling back.
Stopping off right now, and I'm going
okay.
in after.
So this is good so far, but if we look at the healing, look, we got the sorry. Let me try that again. The low healing of the D.Va, the Winston, and the Tracer, and you only have one mini to work off of. And I see the translocate here. I'm not sure if she actually hacked that. So you're kind of at you kind of have like a drought, so to speak, when it comes to the healing. So you guys need to be a little bit careful. The point unlocks in 4 seconds, so we'll see what happens. Yeah.
Mine's hacked.
So I just want to point out a couple things. Is that Genji? So I want to point out what I like and what I don't like. I like that you guys weren't too aggressive. That was great. Genji's back here. I'm not quite sure why. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say that he was there for a good reason. But I'm not a huge fan of that. I do like that Sombra and Tracer was just in this general area right now. I like their positioning and how they're looking for flanks and trying to be aggressive. I would like Tracer to be deeper in the flanks, but I couldn't quite see with the camera angles, but I don't want to dwell too much on that, so let's just keep this playing on.
Tracer behind us. No recall.
I have EMP.
Okay, so you got the EMP, nice. Okay.
EMP.
Soldier low.
Actually, you probably should have saved that because you lost Winston and the mech, but we'll see if you can turn this around.
Ryan's
nice,
low.
Tracer. Okay, okay.
What happened?
And you lost the Genji. Okay, I'm gonna play this out for a few more seconds.
That Ryan's still low.
Oh, he's full.
Okay. Well, okay, you guys might be able to. No, okay, that's pretty. Okay, so let's talk about what happened. The main thing actually was just that you went for that mini health pack, and there just simply wasn't enough healing. And the cool thing about hacking this mega over here is that it gives your tanks space to kind of ping pong back, where you're ping ponging between here and like this side of the map, if you will, like, you know, this side. Whereas this mini, you're kind of just closer to the fight, and so your opponents can kind of like press you more readily. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's a better way to explain this. Basically, what I'm trying to kind of show is that this mega pack is the superior health pack to go to when you're gonna play around Sombra. It's just, you got high ground, you have space to kind of jump between. You have like this ledge that in this case a Reinhardt and a Zarya can't push forward. It's the mega. The mega is just generally better for tanks. Yeah, and there's so many reasons to go for that one. So that was actually the primary reason. I'm fairly happy with with your level of aggression from the tanks and from your flankers. Again, would have liked to see the flankers get a little bit deeper, specifically Genji and Tracer. But again, this really just comes down to not hacking the right health pack in this case. I think you guys played it beautifully.
He's full.
Okay.
I mean, you get the Ana.
Almost got their Tracer. Their Ryan shit's almost down.
Back over here. Need the heals. Oh shit.
My ultimate is charging. My ultimate is charging.
I know they got dropped.
Let's have EMP again.
My ultimate is
An 89 on sword.
Okay, so
Uh,
well, yeah. Okay, so when you're trying to push through this choke, don't forget that you guys have some characters can go this way, and everyone else can go this way, right? So you have 3 chokes to go through, right? Because you have that, again, you have this one over here on that left side, this one here, and then some characters can go this way, like a Genji. So, and actually Sombra. I'm not sure if Tracer can. I don't quite recall if she can. But the point I'm trying to make here is that you don't all have to funnel through this choke. Look, you got 3 people here, and then who else? You got Sombra. Actually, let me go back and just double check. Who went through that choke? You got Genji.
89 on sword.
Oh
Sombra,
god,
Tracer
I
too.
just
So
sneezed, like,
way too many people funneling through the same choke. Don't be afraid when you're doing this kind of thing to send, I don't know, like Tracer. Tracer's a good candidate to send through that left side. Well, from this perspective, that left side, wrap around the point, touch the point, and then as soon as the opponents start healing, the ticking noise, they're going to send resources to come deal with her. Then you can send, like we talked about, maybe like 2 people this way, maybe 1 person this way, another person this way. I mean, don't feel like you just have to push and hard push this choke. That's not smart. Yeah, so that was a really easy earth shatter for them. You could argue that you should have maybe dropped your bubble for it, but why do it the hard way when you can do it the smart way? Send a flanker, touch the point, wrap around. That alleviates pressure from the choke. Don't feel like oh, looks like you guys are gonna do it again. No, don't do this. This makes me so sad. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, that's no good. Oh, just like smashing your head against the wall. It looks like you are getting kills though, and you're losing them. Okay, so unfortunately, I don't have more time to work on this VOD. Hey guys, sorry, technical difficulties. That's the end of this VOD review. If you liked the video, please like it and please subscribe. Thank you.